What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Sully Show. Thanks for tuning in again, or if it's your first time, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to subscribe so you can see it more often and you can help me out. You don't have to, but if you want to, it'd be really nice. And it's free, so might as well just go and subscribe. But anyway, we'll go ahead and jump straight into another whiskey review. As I said before, kind of on that theme right now, sticking with it. So today we are doing with Ole Smokey Peach whiskey. Alright, so they normally make moonshine. I thought Ole Smokey only made moonshine for a little bit, but I learned not too long ago that they also make like actual whiskey and stuff like that. So I mean, the moonshine's moonshine anyway, but Ole Smokey Peach, I figured we might as well do it now while I just put out the Crown Peach video. It's still kind of fresh in my head a little bit, still remember it. So figured I might as well do another peach so I can compare it. So, while I'm thinking about the Crown, I can compare them a little bit better and give you an idea. Because maybe you've had Crown Peach or you've had Ole Smokey Peach and you can compare it in your head as well as you listen along to my wonderful words of wisdom. So you already know how this works, and if it's your first time here, I'll go ahead and give you a quick explanation. Basically, we're going to take our whiskey, we're going to pour it in our glass, we're going to try it without ice to start off with to get the original flavors, some smells, and then we're going to go ahead and put ice on there, cool it down, and see if there's any change made in whether or not it's better on ice or not. So this is, again, only 50 milliliter, little shooter. I got it for free at the liquor store because I spent $25, and if you spend $25, they give you a free one of these every. I think it was like a one-time deal, but it was really nice of them, So shout out to them for this. Smell test. I learned recently when you smell, I think with just any alcohol, when you smell it, you're supposed to keep your mouth open and breathe in so that you don't close your nasal passageway or something. I don't know exactly why, but that's what I've heard. So let's go ahead and smell test it. I could actually smell it better than normal, I feel like. So maybe there's something to that. But it smells a lot like peach. So that's got to be a good sign. It already seems less syrupy than the Crown based off the smell and based off the pour. When I poured the Crown Peach, along with Bird Dog Blackberry, which I know is blackberry and everything, but all the flavored whiskeys I've had, they've always been kind of syrupy on the pour. But this one didn't seem that syrupy on the pour. So there's a bonus. It didn't smell super syrupy and super sweet. So I have pretty high hopes for this, but let's test her out. So it's actually 1,000 times better than Crown Peach. It's strong peach flavor, but not a fake peach flavor. I feel like Crown Peach was a fake peach flavor. This is a strong, real peach flavor. Not like you just took a bite out of a peach, obviously. But it was like natural flavored peach, not peach syrup flavoring it. So awesome flavor, perfect bite. Whiskey comes through it's all peach at first, and then whiskey comes through at the very end to give you that bite and a little bit of those whiskey flavors of. Let me see what those whiskey flavors are. It's kind of hard to detect the specific whiskey flavors in there. You don't really get that notes of wood. From the barrel or, it's kind of hard to detect the whiskey flavors, but the whiskey does come through at the end enough to remind you that you're drinking whiskey and give you a little bit of that whiskey feeling. Then at the 30% alcohol, 60 proof, and according to my app, we're at about $20. It says fair price, $19. Normal price you're gonna find out is $21. So looks like right around $20, and that's for a 750. So that's actually not a bad price at all. I would say well worth every bit of $20. So before I go and just finish this neat, we're gonna go and put some ice on there, let it cool off, and see if it changes the flavors at all. But actually, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. But we'll be right back. We are back with the ice on there. I let it set for a minute to cool down and do its magic. So we're going to go and give it a shot. Let's smell test first. Let's see if it smells different with ice. It smells the same, believe it or not. It smells the same. Let's taste it. So there's essentially no more whiskey in that. I mean, like I didn't even get like the smallest bit of a bite when I swallowed that. It just takes all the whiskey out of it. You're basically drinking peach juice at this point. So, I mean, if you're trying to get drunk fast, pour that in a cup, put some ice on it, and chug it. You can get drunk pretty fast off of it. But just for sipping, flavors are pretty much the same. I think it mellowed out the flavors a little bit more, so that it's not as strong as a peach, but I don't think to begin with it was too strong of a peach. So I really think no ice is going to be the way to go on this one. Putting ice in there didn't ruin it, but you really don't need it. Like, the bite it has isn't too much where you can't stand it and you need to water it down to get rid of it. So drink this one neat. I would not recommend putting ice in it. It really just it mellows it out too much, and it's almost like you're just drinking peach juice. But the flavor's still good, so it's not going to ruin it. It's just going to take out that whiskey bite, which if you hate a whiskey bite, then get some of this, put some ice on it, you can drink some peach juice and get drunk. You know, there you go. That's pretty much the whole review right there. Would definitely put this on my recommend. I didn't have high hopes for it, especially coming from the Crown Peach, little video there. Coming from that, I was like, I don't know. I don't seem to like peach whiskey that much and everything like that. Bird Dog Black Rose, I wasn't a huge fan of. So it seemed like flavored whiskeys weren't really my thing. But this has blown me away. 1,000 times better than I expected it to be. By, hands down, amazing stuff. Especially at $20 for a $7.50. It's hard to beat, It's not something you're going to drink every day, really. It's kind of one of those bottles you'll get, and if you're in the mood for something kind of sweet, take a few sips of, and then, drink whatever else you would normally drink. But well worth the $20. Would recommend for sure to have on hand to keep. But, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want me to try to find something and let you know what I think of it before you go spend your hard-earned money on it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I release videos, except for today, doing a little special Wednesday edition so we can kind of keep the peach close together and have that fresh in our mind for you. Hope y'all enjoy the videos. Subscribe, like, go watch some more of them over there. Cheers.